The closest I have ever gotten to a castle has been the Cinderella Castle at Disney World. However, when I came to Germany, we visited more castles than I could ever have imagined. The first castle I had the opportunity to visit was the Bersheim Schloss. The Bersheim Castle is one of the rare examples that shows its development from the medieval fortress into a Baroque style of castle so clearly. It was extremely cool to see the original preserved furnishing of the Bersheim Castle because it shows the style of living from the 15th century until the 20th century.
I wonder what it's like to be a superhero.
My next stop was the Schloss Marksburg. The Marksburg, which sits proudly above the town of Bacharach, resides as the only Rhine castle never destroyed. Colorful coats of arms line the wall just inside the gate. These are from the noble families who have owned the castle since 1283. The castle is a symbol of architecture designed for defense. In the Middle Ages, the strengthening of the castle's defense became essential and urgent by improvements made to their firearms. One interesting fact about the Marksburg Castle was that during the medieval times, it was impolite for a lady to argue with her lord in public. She would wait for him in bed to get him what Germans still call a curtain lecture. The castle was built to protect the town of Bacharach and to reinforce the customs facilities. The value and importance of the Marksburg Schloss is very important because of its complete preservation as a medieval fortification.
Well, I wonder what it's like to be the head honcho. I wonder what I'd do if they all did just what I said. Well, I'd shout out an order. I think we're out of this man getting me.
My last experience in the castle was the Augustusburg Schloss located in Brühl, a Rococo masterpiece. The castle of Augustusburg is directly linked to the great European architecture of the first half of the 18th century. It is surrounded by beautiful Baroque-style gardens. The Elector and Archbishop of Cologne, August Clemens of Bavaria, began the construction at the beginning of the 18th century. Many artists in Europe contributed to its beauty and completion in 1768, and these different artistic styles are shown throughout the place while touring. So far, my experience in Germany has been amazing. I have been able to experience generations of history because of the vast amount of preserved history there is, something that the United States lacks because it is such a young country. The United States history is composed of Europeans conquering the land and Americans taking a stand and fighting back. U.S. history also consists of immigrants settling and creating their history. Sometimes that history is untold throughout museums and historical sites. However, when I visited museums and historical sites in Germany, I was able to experience German history from different aspects and the history of everyone who stepped foot in Germany.